Hello stock traders, I hope all of you are having a fantastic Tuesday morning, and in today's video I'm going to give you and cover 4 stocks with very significant insider activity that I think with the market starting to turn around after hitting that bottom on the S&P 500 or the SPY ETF at 411 that I really think could catch fire and move forwards. So it's going to be a good video. You will want to stay till the end to see my #1 pick. But before I get going, if you could do me a favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when a new video comes out. I do have a Patreon group, and if you want my buy and sell alerts in real time, that is the place to get it. The basic membership is only $27 a month. We're about to start a new month. This is the perfect time to add it on and take a look and just give it a try for 1 month. I think that you'll be very pleased that you did. Anyway, looking forward to a fantastic March. Hopefully you are too. So far this year, though, my callouts are down 6.69%. Last year did finish up 185%. And in the month of February, finished up 3.69%. I'd like to do at least 10% return, but it's been kind of hard in a single month, but it's been kind of hard with this correction that we've been going through. But I'm starting to feel better and more confident, and these insiders are starting to turn a profit, and we're getting more and more trades that are profitable now that the market is turning upwards. All right, well, let's get into it. Let's start talking about stocks and all these great stocks that we have. Let's start off by talking about the S&P 500, the SPY ETF. As you can see here, I have lots of important levels pointed out. And you can see how the market performs. You can see this was an important level here and this here. So it's been really interesting to see how previous support and resistance play a part in how the stock market is going to move in any given day. Now this morning I came out with a publication, a message that I have each and every morning for my members, talking about what support is and what resistance is today. And my call out was 432 and resistance at 437, and it appears to have started off at support, and we were all buying like crazy right here. And then once we had this gigantor move up at the end of the market day, actually at the beginning of the market day hit this again, so this hit this multiple times through the day, but we were buying when the SPY was down towards support, and selling the stocks that we wanted to exit as we hit resistance. And so that's how I trade each and every day. And I've had so much success doing it, and it's really a practice that you should get good at. If you are wanting help with that, a great place to learn and to be a part is in that Patreon group that I talked about before. All right, let's get into 4 stocks that I really think are going to move, and things are looking better and better on the overall market. We are doing just a little bit better. If we could just get some good news, maybe some good news out of Ukraine, or, some really good news as far as interest rates or all of those kind of things, inflation numbers, so on and so forth, we could really, really get moving. And so this market is about to recover. I think it's looking pretty good. But let's start off with the very first pick. And the very first pick I'm going to talk about is EverQuote, ticker symbol EVER. My average in this is $14.29. And this is a fantastic value. And I'm going to go to the daily chart and kind of talk about it. This has come way down. Now it's recovered a little bit, but it is still a good buy. So if you're watching this video and you're thinking to yourself, what stock can I get into that's got a really good catalyst behind it and also is still a good value, well, I think this one could be it. And it's a good value. Lots of director buys coming in, huge director buys. We've come up to this level at $14.92. So this is going to be a key thing to watch, this level right here, to see if we break it pre-market on Tuesday morning. If you're watching this video and we've broken it pre-market, then the new line of support is going to be right here. And so, whoa. So the new line of support is going to be there. And so you will want to see that it passes it. And if it does, watch for it to pass above, come back down and hit $15 again, and then proceed upwards. That is a real common rocket pattern that happens within the 5-minute chart. So this is something to watch. If we break this, especially pre-market or right at market open, if you see this break and then come back down to 15, that would be a great place to buy. That would be confirmation of a move upwards. Now, if it hits this level and gets denied, well, that is not good. That is hitting resistance and failing at resistance. But I like EverQuote with these big director buys, and I think that this one has a lot of room to run. All right, let's move on to the next, and it is IAA. Ticker symbol IAA. So it's the same ticker symbol. You can see what a fantastic value this is on the daily chart. Just 35 on the daily RSI. So this is looking really, really good for a big move upwards. Also, we've had some big insider activity by directors. And this has been an important level of support. So here is your level of support. It's right at $35 and then moving upwards like this for a big move. There's a lot of room up here for a big move up to resistance at 45. And so with those big director buys that have been happening over and over again, I like this stock to move upwards, especially with the market improving. Lots of things. Looking at this on Tuesday morning, one thing to look at is you want to just try to set and go fishing. You want to try to get a really, really good deal. If we get lucky and we get a pullback tomorrow, I would think a good loading spot would be right at 35.50 on this stock, and so that would put you in a really good position. My average on it is 36.01. Already got in on this, but this is one that I think will do very, very well over the long term with all these director buys that have been flowing in and moving in on it. All right, let's move on to number two. Number two is a Alteryx. So sorry about mispronouncing it there. Ticker symbol AYX. Huge director buys. So here is another one with really, really big director buys, and it appears that it has a lot of momentum going up to the $67 level. So you can make a quick 8 to 10% on this stock. I think my target would be $67 watching this level of resistance. This could be a strong level of resistance, definitely to watch for. Now, if it busts on through this and then moves upwards, well, we're talking a really big move. The other things that I've kind of noticed here, 52-week high of $99. So there is about 30%, 40% upside here where this stock could really take off. And so it's going to be interesting to see if this continues. If we have a good market in the morning, on Tuesday morning, I could see this moving up and even breaking through here. And then we could really see levels as high as $75, maybe even $80. And with those huge director buys, it's obvious to me that the directors of the company feel that this stock is way undervalued. So, I think this one is good for a nice move upwards. All right, let's move on to the very first pick. This is the stock I am the most bullish on right now in the stock market. All my different strategies, this is the one I'm really, really bullish on, and really, really high short percentage. So people are shorting Weber grills like crazy. This is ticker symbol WEBR, and I've talked about this a couple of times. You've probably seen this stock come up in a couple of videos going back to last week. My personal average in this is $10.41. I would never call out something that I don't own myself. But this is one that's really, really good that I really like. The CEO and CFO both have done insider activity in open market transactions. So we're not talking about the stuff that they get for free by just being an officer of the company. So these have been very, very bullish. And I could see, this really moving upwards. My personal target for this in the very short term is 13. But because of the short percentage and the borrow fee rate, and also this being on a lot of algorithms short squeeze list, this particular stock with insider activity could really, really move. They had great earnings, really strong earnings, and so the earning numbers are strong. We have a high short percentage. We have insiders buying stock. We have it on the short squeeze algorithms that are out there. This one is typically in the top 5 right now in any of those algorithms that you take a look at in the different lists. So for all those reasons, I like this one to really move upwards. You might check and see if you can get a good value on it. Might see a nice pullback here. I think a good pullback level would be right at $11. So check it out on Tuesday morning when you're looking at this video. And this one might be one to get if it fits and lines up with your different strategies. Please have a strategy for each and every stock that you enter. It is imperative to making money in the stock market to have a good trading strategy. Track your trades. I track every trade. I write it down, plus what I bought it for, what I sold it for, by strategy. And I track and take a look at that each and every week to see which strategies are working and which ones aren't. And it will be so obvious to you if you track what is working and what isn't. All right, I wish you all the best on the stock market, and Raythoven out.